support center for nonprofit management. Meet the Grantmakers, Youth and Education.
There's a lot of hope. Since I'm old enough, remember the early 80s and late 70s very well. I don't think the situation is as grim as it was even recently, as Libby went one day today. Let's say President Reagan fired the air traffic controllers. The country was a pretty grim place in those couple of years, 78 to 82, perhaps. And if you had said the city was going to look as good as it did in, let's say, 20 years later, 2002, and so, from 1982, people would not have believed you. So, as grim as things are, I don't think it's 1932 yet. Probably won't get that bad, which is not to say things aren't great. But in terms of the vision of the leaders, even, it's fair to say that President Obama is someone who visioned in many ways. Nice, simple, and he's a great leader. The present mayor, if you can imagine Ed Koch or Dave Dean putting out a plan of what the city would look like 30 years hence. The subways could barely run in those days. The present mayor has a plan of what the city may look like, at least it's there, something to look to 2030. So I think there's some hope, just, the reality hopefully isn't as grim. And that there is some, people, we've had some good economic times where people can look to the future. And, so there's some hope there. And so the one symbol for me that I never want to see, if you remember the late 70s, early 80s, the subway would pull in, stop, and only one door would open. Cars at a time. People would be frantically pushing and shoving each other to get into the subway. And this went on for years, for those of you who are not old enough to take the subway. So we want to pay the fare on the MTA no matter what happens, because to me it became a symbol of everything else that was wrong in the city. So things are not that good. Like this gentleman said, you see people, looking, they might be still where they wouldn't have a year ago. They'll be more pushy on the subway or whatever it is. Hopefully, we've had to get some vision with the leadership that things won't get so bad that, you will see people pushing each other on the subway like that, stealing, making life more grim every day.